I did
Yeah, the
already.
strip, capitalize, title. I did all of them.
Mm, yeah, I have one question with that homework, and I would like to ask Makara.
Yes, yes. By the way, what is that homework? The
It's about,
printing.
let me open it. Okay. Let me open my file first. Open and uh, okay, with two. Ah, okay. Oh, homework two here. I am gonna share screen. Here, I can't tell the like what is the difference between the title and the capitalized because when I run the code, they just all similar. I can't differentiate two of them.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tell. I have the answer.
Oh, okay.
Title.
Can you answer me, Cash?
Yeah, title. The first letter of each word is in uppercase, and capitalize. Just the first letter of the sentence is in uppercase.
Yes.
Ah, let me run the code and see. I think I will run code. Let me run here. This is Apple. This is capitalized, right? So this is Apple. This is my code for sorry for title. Code for title,
Y-
and
Yes.
this is the code for capitalized. So they both of them showing the same result. Or maybe
Yes.
my
Yeah,
code is
but
incorrect or something.
you yeah, no, your code is not incorrect. You just have to use more words, Panna. There has to be 4 or 5 words for the
Oh,
title.
Yes.
Then you will see
okay.
the difference.
Mm, okay, I have to use more words. So let's say option Apple is my favorite and see what happens. Apple is my favorite. This is capital line.
Yeah.
I can see now. I can find the difference. Okay, good. So it means each word starting with the uppercase.
Uppercase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The first
Okay.
letter of
So
every word.
capital line it just only with only the first word, only the first letter with the first word.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm good now.
Yes.
Thank you, Kay.
Okay. So how
No
about
problem.
the homework one? Like printing. How many methods do we have? Can we print variable with the text? So
Um,
I are you completing? Are you completed the homework?
um, oh, I
Uh,
didn't.
I
Oh,
just found I just found uh, the method format.
Yes. How many format did you found?
Just only use format,
Oh,
and
just
you
format,
can,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Can you show us how to use the format?
Okay. So it's just a word file about this one. Yeah. So I have full name and month of birth, and I want to print between inside of the text string like this. I don't want to separate it, so I just use a
Yes.
carry bracket.
okay. So what are they for? Big Eye, what are
Uh,
they for?
they were replaced by this one, by this variable. So the first variable will be replaced in the first uh, carry bracket. It's an index here.
Calibration.
Yeah, and the second will be replaced on here.
You mean
And
you're
if you
talking
have
about this,
more,
right? Big Eye? Is it about this or
talking,
something?
it's
No?
not a. It's just a format printing print
Oh,
in text string.
oh, okay.
I can run for you.
Um,
Try and try in the Python code. I just copy in the word. Oh, how about case? Did you found other
Cash, cash. You mean cash?
cash? Yeah.
Hmm.
Cash. Have you found some other method?
Oh,
Forgot about the homework one. I just did homework too.
oh.
I completely forgot
Oh,
about homework one.
Uh,
Makara, I
just
was
just
confused with
found.
the homework one.
Oh, I
I
see.
didn't
Uh,
do much with the homework
Makara
one.
just Makara
Okay, I
just
see.
mentioned that. Oh, cash. You mentioned that. We just you just mentioned to Makara that just give another homework to challenge that we found another method to print out the variable in string.
Yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah.
I just
So
Okay.
this is this is what I found. So I use format. After that, I use function format
Okay.
Hmm.
So
to
I
print
feel
out.
it's a little
So
bit complicated, that thing I, yeah. Um, so my name is, and then I use the, what sign? What do we call that sign?
uh,
curly brackets.
it's, it's like
Curly bracket.
yeah. I
Oh, curly bracket. Okay. So my name, I have to put that, and my month of birth. Um,
it's like this,
okay, month of birth
and
September.
the outcome will be like this. Output will be so like this. My name.
Mm-hmm.
Only like this output.
Oh, okay. Mm.
So I don't know it's correct or not. So let let's Makara.
I think this method is correct, but I'm not sure whether it will run on the it will run in the script or not. So is it okay if you copy and run it in the
I can copy it.
yes copy it
Mm,
in the Python file and run it?
I just create a new file first.
Are you creating?
Yeah, wait. Okay. Here, I need to share a whole screen. I think I need to share the whole screen. Just so this is my code. I just copy in this in here. So I need to correct something.
Too small. I can't see. Can you make it bigger? 20. Yeah, 20 is good.
Yeah, my student also complain about my tech.
Mm.
Okay, I will run it here.
Yes. So
Oh,
it means that the
okay.
variable will display based on the position of your curly bracket.
Yeah. It's based on my curly bracket.
Okay.
Or I can do like this. With the same.
So you either use one of them. So
Yeah,
it
this is
produce the same result.
yeah, it's the same result here. So
Mm-hmm.
we print
Okay.
out the same result, but the difference we just collect all the variable in the format and placing by curly bracket. That's all.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it have another way to do that. So I
Another
just
way.
pick a, no, I don't know. I just found out this way.
Okay, I thought you found another way. So okay.
No, only this one.
So okay, I think only I remember about the first homework, and
Mm,
I
I remember, but I didn't do that.
so okay, so
Let me
okay, so so
Mm,
I will just I will just show you what I have also found. So I also did some research, and I have found some method um about homework one. So let me share my
okay.
screen for you real quick. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here is some method that I have found on the internet. So I have searched through some Stack Overflow, and these are the methods that I found. So there are five methods. So this one, so the top, so this one is the so actually now I have two variables. A is a number and B is a string. So as you can tell here,
Okay.
it is a string because we have a quote surround. We have a word by surrounded by quote, and I want to
Mm-hmm.
print these two variable. So either I can use the first method by using putting the text first and then variable later, and separate
Mm-hmm.
each variable and the text by the comma. So this is what we
Mm-hmm.
normally use in the class. And the
Mm-hmm.
second method is what I just show us just now by using the dot format. So
Okay.
this variable, this method is require us to use dot format after the string. So here we have string and then we separate by comma. But here we don't use separate by comma. We use dot format, and then how many variable do we want to print? So we want to print two variable, and we also have to put two curly brackets in order to indicate that we want to put a in the first bracket here and b in the second bracket. So yes, that is what I just showed just now. And another method, the method number three is by using like string, like adding string together. So as you can see here, so we will print I have, and then I think uh, may I ask Cash, do you know what syntax is this? You ever um, did you
str string
yes
string
string?
a
What does it mean by we use string and a?
string and a means you want the variable a as a string.
Yes, of course. Yeah, that is right. So here we use this method by adding a string together. So in Python, we can add string together by using the plus. So when we have one string here, and then we plus with another string. But in this case, we have to convert this variable into a string because um, at the beginning we have a as an integer. Because we cannot
Yeah.
add integer into string, that's why we have to convert it. So here we have to convert everything into string, and then plus with another string. See here, I you can also delete this. Okay, let me print the result for you. Let me comment this out. Then we'll run this. No, not debug. Okay. See here. So a I have a ball. I have one ball. So okay, and now I know the reason why they put this here. So this represent the space. So this is space. So when you put this, it will print, I have one and then space and then ball. So here, so you can either use this format and also this format. And do you have any question regarding this method?
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
So those are two single inverted commas. Yeah, just a string. That means space.
Yes, this is just a empty space, just
Yep.
to look the sentence nice, like easy to understand. Okay, so if no question, so I will move to the next format. So this is the
So Makara, one question. Sorry,
yes, 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 please.
why did we not put strb as well?
Yes, okay. So let me move it and see the result. So I will remove the string conversion, and I will just put just a without convert it into string. So I will run it. So let's see what happened. So, okay, now Python is complaining that can only concatenate string, not integer, to string. See, so
Oh,
as of now we are performing a concatenate string. So we are adding string together, but in this case, a is not a string; it's an integer.
A is an integer. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
why it's
Got it.
complaining.
Okay. Got it.
Oh yes, okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next method. This one. So okay. So by seeing this method, do you do you like can you okay by seeing this method is a little bit complicated. So this method we never I
I see that,
you used
but
to see that this method before.
yeah, I see all the method.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah,
so
but
let
I'm only pick up the format.
okay. So let me ask you this format then. So what does it mean by percentage d and percentage s?
I'm not sure about this one because
You're not sure. Right?
um, I learned it in my first foundation year
Okay.
in university at about a C program, but now I'm forgotten about it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just explain that. Okay. So percentage d represent integer and s represent float. Oh no string. I'm sorry, string. So d percentage d is used to print integer and percentage s is used for printing string. So as you can see here, so we have a as an integer. So when we put percentage d, it means that we want to print variable a as an integer and also b as a string. So what happened when I execute this program? So see, it gives the same output as above method. But what is the difference? So the difference here is we use the different method is without. So the previous one so the first one we use we print by separate the comma by using the comma to separate variable. Method two we use dot format. Method three we adding string together. But this one we don't use this. We don't use like the three above. We use by putting this percentage sign outside the text. So here we have one string here, and then we have to put this symbol like this percentage symbol after the text, and then we have to put the variable that we want to print. But please also notice that here is we have to specify the type of variable that we put in here. So here we have to specify d, that means a variable we print as a integer and b as a string. So okay, what's happened? So what happened if I put both as string? Okay, let's say I put this percentage s. Okay, let's run this program.
the same result.
The same result. Right? So let here put d. Okay. format, a number is required, not string. Okay, so okay, I understand. Okay. So what is happening here is whatever we put in the percentage s will automatically convert to string, whether it is a number or string. It will okay. So let's see another example. So example, if I put 1.2 a string both string, it's now working. But what if I put the, I think it's also working. Okay, one ball. Okay. Let me do some experiments. I never used this one. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got this as I know this syntax. Okay, now so let's say I want to print these two variables. So let's say I have a, which assign the value 1 to a, and the value ball as a string to b. And I want to print I have one ball. So what I have to do, I have to put, I can whether to use this syntax, I can whether use a percentage string, both string, or either this one as a d. That means if you put a percentage s, it automatically convert variable into string automatically without you specify the type of it. So if you put d here, it means that this variable is a integer. It must a integer. It cannot be string. Do you get what I mean? So so it a little bit complicated here with the syntax, but once you get used to this syntax, I think it will be easier. Do you have any question? Like, Kash, do you have any
No
question before?
question.
It's a little bit like it's just the syntax. So what you have to remember is just um, percentage d. It is mean that you have to put here integer, and s it mean it will automatically convert to string. Okay,
Okay.
okay, so let's just move on if no questions. Okay, so let's move on to the last one, so which is my favorite method. So okay, what sound am I hearing? Okay, so this is the last one that I found on the Stack Overflow. So this one is my favorite method. So to use this method, we just use the f in front of the text. So example, you here I want to print I have a board, I have one board. Just putting the f in front of the text, and then after that you can put any variable in here just inside the curly bracket. So it will print the same result. So here, see. So this one so if we use this one, we have to separate by using comma. But this one we don't have to use any comma. Just um, put direct into the curly brace, and then it will give us the same result. So
And what if
okay,
F?
f mean I'm not sure what f mean, but I think it is refer to format. Um,
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure that is just my assumptions, but I'm not sure. Maybe I will go and check in the internet more. But
Mm-hmm.
this is just a syntax to use this method.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we finished with the homework number one, and also everyone also finished the number two homeworks. Okay. So let's move on to the next topics. Okay. So okay. So after we've okay, but is everyone understand about this um syn- syntax, like function, this function? Does anyone
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
have any question?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. I do you have any question, or you already understand about this syntax.
Yeah, I understand all of this.
Okay, so let me ask everyone. So what does dot stripe mean? So what do we use dot stripe for?
To
So dot
remove space between the tag, the string,
The, to
remove
remove
space
remove space between the string or
at the
between, yes.
beginning and at the end.
Yeah, the
To
beginning
remove
and the end.
spaces at the beginning and the end.
okay. So it's not between the string. So it will not remove the space between the string. It will remove the first like the beginning space and the ending space. Okay. So
Yeah, any leading spaces at the beginning or trailing spaces at the end.
yes, okay. That's the syntax. Okay. So how about the upper one? What do we use this for?
To change all the to uppercase. If everything is in lowercase, the string is in lowercase, it will change it into uppercase.
Okay. So how about this one? The dot lower.
Opposite. So if
Mm,
the string is in uppercase, it will change into the lowercase.
okay. How about this one? Okay, let me ask I. So just now we Cash and Momani already discussed about the dot title and capitalize. How about I? What is dot title used for?
Title will make the first letter of each word in the text string to uppercase.
Okay. How about capitalize?
Just make only the first word to uppercase of the sentence, first word of the sentence to uppercase.
Okay. So how about dot len?
Then just count on your string,
So count
count
the
the
length.
length, the length, yeah, the length of your
Okay.
string.
Okay. So I think everyone is understand about this syntax. Okay. So let now do some practice. So I want you to do this practice. So, well, what you have to do is you to write about your favorite food. You can use either one of this syntax to print. So whatever you familiar or comfortable with, you can use this method to write about your favorite food. So this is the instruction. So please write a Python program to tell what is your favorite food. And please store the name of your favorite food in a variable and use it to write the whole story. So about it, such as name, how it was made, how was the first time you get to eat those food, and how you often eat it. So please make sure do not use it they, he, she extra. Instead, please refer to that food by variable names. Please write at least 8 lines of the code in this practice. So this is an example. So my favorite food is pizza. My mom's favorite pizza is Italian pizza. I got to eat Italian pizza for a very first time when I visited Italy with my family, etc. So, did you clear with the instruction?
So
Yep.
there's one variable. We
Yes,
use only one variable.
yes,
Okay, and then
only
we
one variable.
okay.
Okay. So, how many minutes
Okay.
do you need? 2 minutes, 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes should be enough.
Okay. Okay. So let's do it in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So I will check at 6, 7.
I keep getting invalid syntax. I'm making a mistake somewhere.
Hmm.
There is only three sentences.
What? No.
Say that please write at least 8 lines. What does it mean?
8 line. That mean you can at least. I mean at least minimum 3 line. You can write about your food, favorite food. At least that mean minimum 8 lines. You can describe it. So this.
So it's only 2 lines here.
No, you can
I
write
write
what?
only 2 lines.
Why? So, okay. Okay. Now write more. So okay. Now you have two, but I want you to write more. Like you can put whatever you can describe anything about your favorite food, like how often, like how many times you eat a day or a week, and like where is your favorite place to eat that food, like something else that you can like you can imagine of.
Okay, thank you.
Just at least 8 lines.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Time's up. So did anyone finish
Oh, I got 4 lines now.
for line? Should I give 3 more minutes or
My should be fine. Let me test my code.
okay?
Uh, I think it's not a code practice, it's a writing practice.
Yeah, it
I'm
consumes
stuck.
a lot of
I'm
time
s-
just typing.
I'm stuck with my brainstorm, so I'm not good with writing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so at least four now. Okay, now I will reduce to four. So at least 4 lines. So in case you
Okay,
cannot think.
it's 4 now.
Okay, okay for four then. So let's see. So is it okay for you to share the screen? Right. So so let
Yeah,
the class see what you write. Okay, so
Hmm.
let
but
me.
I cannot say right now. Yeah, okay. So this is my code. It's only 2 lines here. It's
Um,
only 2 lines. So I'm gonna run the code. So this is the result. My favorite food is hot pot. My most favorite food, hot pot. My most hot pot is my mom cook. I got it hot pot every first time when it's on my New Year. I used to eat hot
Oh,
pot outside, but the taste not good as my mom cook.
what kind of hot pot?
Mm,
that's all.
I
Chicken
can't.
hot pot or hot dog hot pot
Beef,
or
beef,
lamb hot pot?
beef
Beef
hot
hot
pot.
pot.
Yeah,
Is it Cambodian hot pot or is Korean hot
yeah.
pot?
It's a Cambodian hot pot.
Oh, okay. How do you
So I
cook
just
Cambodian hot pot?
Mm, I'm not the one who cook.
At least
This is
you
my
know
mom.
the procedure.
Uh, yeah, it
Kind
have
of, what does it look like? What does it
it
look like?
it have
Cambodian hot pot. I never know that there's Cambodian hot pot.
it have beef, egg, and vegetable. And we have
Oh,
soup. Yeah, it has, we make a soup and we put the vegetable
okay.
and the beef inside and we
Uh-huh.
eat it.
Is that a
Oh,
Kuala Lumpur?
okay.
Yeah, it's the same,
Okay. So,
Ah, Kolang Phnoma.
mm,
but
Okay.
it's not kolam
it's
kunum.
not Kuala
It's
Lumpur.
hot pot. Soup ko. Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay. Cash, did you finish?
Yeah, I've written 5 lines, but it's coming up as invalid syntax. I don't know why.
Okay, so
I'm
can you?
making some
Oh,
mistake.
Okay, so
okay.
you can share the screen, so maybe someone can help you.
Okay.
Um,
Can everyone see it?
Yes.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
Okay, when I run it, saying invalid
Syntax.
syntax.
Okay, so I see what's wrong here. So so may I ask someone to tell me what is the error here? Maybe boss.
comma.
Okay,
You
okay,
need
okay.
comma.
Okay, okay, now Wong Panay said
Yeah,
it is comma. So it is missing comma
yeah,
here.
yeah. It's missing comma.
Comma is not quote. It comma, not quote. So you can
Ah,
You,
okay.
add the comma between yes, that is correct. So you also have to use the comma also for the below
The
separate.
second,
Yes.
the second print. One more. After the variable on the second print. Yeah.
Thing is not callable. It is
Oh, now I got it now. Yep.
yes. Okay. Is it? It's working now. Okay. So do you know what is the mistake you did just now? So can you tell us what
Yeah,
you
just the
what?
comma. I missed out this comma after, before and after the variable.
Okay.
mm,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
So how about one more now?
And I have a question. Let me
Okay.
share screen. Okay, this is my one. I like chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets very yummy. One of my Vietnamese friends also like chicken nugget, and we always went to buy chicken nugget whenever we went for shopping, and we drove past McDonald's and bought chicken nuggets. That's all. And I have this one. I want to use the capital line with the chicken nugget here,
Mm,
but I use this. But this command it seems not to be working because my when I produce the result, you see my chicken nugget is still small.
yeah.
The first letter still it's still lowercase.
Okay. So
So how can I fix it?
okay
Here,
now.
this is my code. This is my code.
So let me ask Cash. Can you spot the error here? So what
Yeah,
is
you need to enter the open and close brackets next to that N that you want
next
to capitalize.
next to the end?
Next to the end, which end? Which one? What line?
So I said, yeah, print first line, print I like, then
Okay,
N,
I like. Oh,
N.
I have to put that all the time, right? Do you mean that?
Yep.
Oh, so can I put just in the line number two to replace all of them? No, I have to every time I put n my variable, I have to put capital I as well.
Yeah.
There's another way that
Oh,
which is faster. So you can just put dot capital line after the chicken nuggets at the top. Yes, at the first
here.
line. Yes, just put
Okay, so dot.
capitalize. and then it will
Ah,
convert
like
everything.
this.
Yes,
Okay, let me run. So how about the line number two? I can
you
delete
can.
it.
Yes, you can delete it.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
So the mistake is you try to capitalize the sentence, but you haven't stored it to any variable yet. So that's why it's not. So so the third line that you printing it print the first uh, it print the variable n, not the n not capitalized. So that the reason that you got the lowercase chicken nuggets.
Which ones? Oh, let me check. So it's the third line, right? So one of my Vietnamese friends also like
Okay.
and
So sorry. So I was talking about the code that you just did
ah
just now. Yes. Yes.
okay. So now it's good, right?
Yes. Now it's good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But why the N is still small?
Because
Market.
okay. So because you use the wrong
So you use capitalize.
yeah, you use capitalized, not the title
You
one.
need to use title.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, got it now. I got confused. Okay, so all good. Yeah.
So any question?
Okay. No, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So I think everyone is well understand about printing the text. Um. So let's move on to the next practice. So this one. So we have another practice. But instead of using your favorite food, so you have to change your favorite food into taco instead. Instead, so do you know? Anybody know taco? What is taco?
Yep. Mexican food.
Casino taco. Have you eaten
It's
taco
sour.
before?
I
Yep.
don't like it. I think Paris like it.
Oh, like
I saw in the many scratch project use
oh, many
tackle.
taco.
Yeah,
I'm not
in the
sure
scratch
what taco look
scratch
like, but
project, but I don't know what it tastes. I just know
It's sour. They
it's
put
like
tomato. They put
uh,
I think they put lime as well,
which
and it's too
which
sour to be.
country
It's Mexican food.
Mexican food.
Mexican food.
is it like a wrapping? So, some kind of
Yeah, it's like a round bread.
yes,
It's a round flat bread,
yes,
and
ramen.
and you put fillings in it, and it's a bit crispy,
Yes.
and they just shape it. So they give it some shape, and then you eat it with salsa.
Okay, I think.
Salsa is like a spicy tomato sauce.
I show you. I can show you.
Okay.
I I have a new function instead of capitalized
You
title. I
show
use
me, so you have to let me taste it.
You need to go to Mexico or
come,
US or come to
Ngai,
Australia.
come to Sydney.
My
We'll take
treat
you to Mad
in
Max.
Australia. This is the taco. You see, they put a lot of tomato, and because of those tomato, it made the taste sour, and
And they
that's the
also had
reason I
lemon,
don't
right?
like. Yeah,
They
they
also
Yeah,
have
put
lime
lemon.
as
lemon.
well. Lime, tomato. They put a
They
lot of sour
they
stuff
put
there.
beef, guacamole.
Mm, yeah, and it's spicy as well. Some taco is spicy, and yeah,
Mexican
that
love the
works.
jalapenos.
Mm.
So everyone now know what is taco. So can we just change the? I think this one is very
Uh,
easy, right? Just change
yeah, just saying.
the variable
But
name to taco.
I did something new.
News. Oh, okay. So
uh,
what
I
is the?
used I used something else. So Panna, let me share the screen.
Okay.
Oh, I have stopped yet? Oh no.
No, no,
Oh, I will
I'm the one
stop
who
share
share.
screen.
So I use this.
Oh,
Swap
swap,
case.
swap
swipe,
space,
swipe
swap,
case.
swap case.
What does it do?
So you see taco, yeah,
Kota.
this
Mm.
whole word.
Oh, oh, but
See, the whole word becomes in
So
capital letters.
okay, so
oh, it's
it's
like
the same as uppercase, right?
So yes, uppercase, lowercase. But if you want to change just the, say you have letters in lowercase and you just want to change everything into uppercase, it will just automatically change everything. It's a swap case. We're just swapping the upper into lower and lower into upper.
oh,
Ah, okay. So it just do opposite. If you got
Yeah,
lowercase, it's gonna change to upper.
yeah.
Okay, got it.
okay. So now we
I was just playing around.
know another method functions. So swap the swap case. Okay.
So
Um.
Python has so many functions.
Yes. I
We
Plenty.
can't remember
There is
it.
a book. I found a link on YouTube. There is like more than 36,000 functions.
mm,
Oh my
there's
god.
so much function that we can use.
I need to eat fish oil every day to remember all those functions.
Okay. So now I think we finished that practice. Okay. So let's. Okay. So let's allow me to share my screen. Um. So we did a lot of practice with string already, printing string. So now let's move on to the next data types. So what data type did we learn just now or previously? What?
Strings,
Yes, string, right?
strings and functions and variables.
Yes, all this stuff. So, but now we will learn the new data type, which is numbers. So so we have two type of numbers. One is float and integer. So I may ask you to read this sentence loudly.
When typing integers,
Wait, wait, wait,
don't
wait,
use.
wait, 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 wait.
You just
Here, 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 here. Yeah. Read this.
okay. Integer number like 1, 2, 3 or 9, 9, 9, 9, 4, 8, 8, 8, 3, 9, 0. When typing integers, don't use quotes or
O-
commas.
Okay, so I think everyone know what is integers. So it's just a basically it's a number without any quote or commas. So what's happened if we use quote? Um, we use the number and surrounded by the quotes. What's happened when we surrounded by the quote?
Sorry, can you ask
It will
again?
give us an error. It will give us invalid syntax.
What I asked is just like okay, so here it say one typing integers, then you quote or commas. So what happened if I use quote? Like if I use quote, what's happened to my number?
It will be string.
Is it correct?
It
And
wouldn't it give an invalid
and
It
syntax?
doesn't give it give error. Invalid syntax.
Invalid syntax. Okay, so let's test it out. So okay, so my num. We will write just my num. What number do you want to use? Okay, so I like 1, 2, 3. Let's print it out. Um, so it say here that when typing integer, don't use quote or comma. So what does it mean here? Typing integer, don't use quote. Is it something like this?
Don't you
yeah,
quote?
Don't use quote.
That okay. If you put quote, it becomes string.
Yes,
yeah,
and
because Python is special with the data type with the variable, so we don't set the type of that variable. So we
yes,
just pass the variable. It will become any type of the variable.
Yeah. So Python does not need to declare any type of data, right? Whatever data
Yeah,
type you put in the variable, it will automatically recognized by the variable,
yeah,
by the
yes.
Python.
That's a bad point that I don't like that.
Why? Why it's a bad point?
uh, because I use C sharp, so it's clearly defined the
Okay.
type of that.
So whenever you declare or you create the new variable, you have to
Yeah,
specify
I had
its
to.
type, right?
Yeah, I had to specify the type of variable.
Okay. So I think that is your difficulty, but a lot of people find it easier. Like for me,
Yeah,
to okay, it based on the programming you are learning. So if you come from um, some programming that always have to declare data type, uh, it will a little bit hard for you. But if you come from like some programming like me, I used to learn JavaScript, so we don't declare any data type. So it is very similar to Python. That's why it is a little bit for us to get to understand what is the data type of the variables. So it based on the experience that you learn with
yeah, yeah.
each of the
It's based on this
programming.
experience.
Yes. Okay, so here it means that please don't use quote. If you use quote, it will become a string and or commas. So what happen if I put comma here?
It's error syntax.
First syntax, right? The number. Okay. Now it's not integer, but
Hmm.
instead it give us a tuple. Okay. Okay. Let me show you the trick. So I want to check out. I want to check what is my variable type, my data type of my variable. So there is a function in Python which we can use to check the type of data. So here, so we can use um, types of right? Okay, I forgot this again. Python type of okay. So what is complaining when you show the type? No. Can someone tell me what? Okay, type. Oh, I see. So I used wrong. Okay, so you can check the type of variable by using the type function. So this is a special keyword. Um, so okay, so we used to learn that variable syntax too. When we create variable syntax, we don't use the special keyword, right? Like print or and some special like print or type. So type is one of the keyword of Python keyword to check the type of data. So example, if I want to check what type of data is my num, I will just print it out like print, and then I will just put this inside my print. So let's say I will run this code. Tuple, see, it is now a tuple because use the comma after we use the comma after the number. So when we assign the number and we use comma, it will automatically convert this number integer into tuple. So in tuple, this this still remaining as an integer, but um, it will exist in the tuple format. So also we will learn about tuple in the next lesson, but as of now, just um, take note about this. So when assigning integer to variable, just don't use comma, just use only numbers. So that is the syntax. And okay, so now we know the the rules about numbers, about the integers. Now, so okay, so now let me read the data type of float for you. So in Python, float are numbers with decimal. For example, 23.000 or 29.99. If it an integer with decimal, it's a float. So when typing float, do not use quote. So if we use quote, it will turn into the string automatically. Okay, so basically an a decimal, a float is a decimal, right?
Yeah.
Yes, a float is a decimal. So whenever you see the number with point, it will become a decimal. So okay, so let's say 2.9, 2.23, let's print it out. Here, here, it will print the type of data that I'm having right now. So it is float right now. So what if I put just 123? If we print type class integer, it means this data type is integer. So it is very convenient to use this to check if you are not sure with the data type you are using, you can use this functions. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So it is very straightforward about integer and float. So let's move on to the next. So how can we assign a number value to a variable? So here is how you can assign. So it is very straightforward, like assigning the string, but just don't use the quote when assigning the number into variable. Yes, and this is how you assign float number into a variable. It is the same. And here, assigning value of one variable to another. So this is just like yes. So first, so here you can see a equal to 33. That means we are assigning the value of 32 into variable a, and then again we assign the value of a into variable b. So it just like assigning variable a to variable b, and then we assign the value of b minus 4 into c. So can you tell me what is the value of b here?
32. Oh,
32.
A.
A. Someone else? Kash, what do you think here? What is the value of b?
B is equal to A is equal to 32.
Okay. How about Bros? How about I?
Yeah, same as Cash
Okay.
said.
Okay. So, okay. Um, we can say like Wongpana also correct. So we can say that b equal to a, and we can also say that b equal to a equal to 32. Both is correct because when we say equal to a, it means that the value of b will equal to the value of a, which is 32. In this case, b will also equal to 32. It is both correct. And here we are assigning the value of b minus 4 into c. So what is the value of c here? Can someone tell me what is the number of
28.
28? Okay, I think it is correct.
Uh,
Okay,
Um,
any question?
so we don't need to use any integer, right? Because b equal to a. So a. So do we need to put the integer or
Type, right?
yes,
Typecasting.
yes.
Okay, so in this case, as you can see here, for our value 32, we don't have any s- quote or quotation or any dot, which is considered as a float number. So it is here is only 32 numbers. So it is already an integer. So we don't have to put any typecasting or any conversion like integer here, like anything like this. We don't have to use. If you, we can use, but it already an integer. Why we have to convert integer into integer again?
Okay.
Yes, it is okay to use, but Yes, it is okay
Okay.
if you
And
Just in
and
case, just
just
in
in
case
case.
that it's not in integer.
Okay.
Just prevent from error.
Okay.
okay, and Makara, where the line C equal to B minus 4. The Python can read it, right? Python knows that B is 32. So Python won't read that B is a string. Is it right?
Again,
I am
please.
right.
I'm not
Um,
clear with the question.
like C equal to B
Okay.
minus
B minus
4.
4.
So we know that B equal to A. So
Yes.
will the Python read that A is a string or is integer?
So in this case, Python already know that a is an integer. Um, and it
Okay.
will so in case so okay. So let's say if a not an integer, so when we execute the program, it will give us an error immediately. So okay, so let me just copy this for you, and I will run it in the IDE. Okay, so let's say here, so print the value of C. Um, okay, so okay, here is the result. So here is the result of C. So
Oh,
so in case now everything is integer, is it is working normally. So what if I put
mhm.
here is as a string? So we assign to string into A. So let's see what happened when I run the code. Okay, it
Error.
will yes unsupported operand type as for minus. So basically we cannot do the mathematical operation on the string. So in this case, we have to use int. So as you mentioned just now, we have to if we assign the value of string into a, we have to convert it into integer when we do the calculation here. So let's
Okay.
run again. So here it gives the normal result, the correct result.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Yes,
any
we can do
question,
that then.
Kash? And you have any question?
No, all good.
Hi, how about you?
Yeah. All good. All
All
good.
good. Okay, so here is this some example. Okay, as you can see here, so here is I have a variable number of luggage. So two, I assign an integer value into variable number of luggage, and I have also have okay.
So I can hear the sound of airplane first, and then Makara hears later.
Oh, excuse me. So because I live near the airport, that's why there's the sound of
Okay.
airplane. Okay, so can you someone tell me what is the type of two here? The type of two
Integer,
integers. How about here? 10 point.
float.
How about here?
That's a float as well.
Oh, okay. So so if I run this code, what is the result? Can someone be my compiler and just tell me the result of this code here?
So first one
Um,
would be I have two luggages. Then second one would be luggage one is 10.38 kilos kgs, and luggage two is 5.10 kgs.
Okay, perfect. Very, very correct. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. So now we have some idea about assigning a number into variable. So let us do some practice. Okay, so for the first practice is um, so everyone will be creating three variables to store the score of your top three subjects. It means that you have to create three variable, which is your favorite subject in school and your highest score. And after that, please display it like this. So your math score is you can assign any value to your variable. Just your what is your um, favorite numbers. So do, do you clear with the instruction, or you want me to repeat again? Is everyone clear with the instruction? So the practice now is you have to create three variable. So and then you have to
Okay.
store your um, highest score. So the highest score you got in each subject, and store it into the variable, and then display it as like this. So you have to display it as my math score is your value that you assign to your variable, and then my literature score is your variable, and then but just to make sure that please name the variable based on the 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 string that you are printing. Example, if you are printing my score is 89, but you declare a variable that um, my name instead of math score, it is a little bit difficult for you. So okay, so please start if you clear with the instruction. So I will just give you 3 minutes. So that is so let's start. So I will check at 6:45.
Um, I'm not sure if I done correctly with the instruction.
Okay. So let's just wait for another student. So okay, so it almost time now. So okay, 1 minute left.
I think
So
I'm done
okay,
now.
done. How about Kash? Are you done
I'm
now?
done too.
Okay, so let's Bong wanna share the screen, so maybe we can check together.
Okay. Here, this one.
Yes,
Is it what you asking for, right?
yes, it is correct. So that is what I asking
Oh,
for.
okay.
Okay, so can I see? Can we see the code? Like
Oh, you want? Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
Sorry.
the code.
Let me share then. Oh, I cannot share. Oh, it's my computer crashed.
Oh, what's happening?
It
because you run Python too much.
I have to close the program first.
Because you run a snake, a big
All right.
snake.
Okay. Okay. English.
All right. So I'm sharing my screen,
Okay. So thank you, Momana.
and this is
Hey,
my
is it?
output.
Is it? Oh, I thought it is Momana who's sharing the screen. Okay. Okay.
Mm,
Pana's left. She got disconnected.
Okay. So can you
I think
show us again? Okay.
Yep. So this is my code.
Yes. Okay. So let me ask you a question. I think this code is correct, but let me ask you a question. So for you, means math, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and L is for literatures and E for English. But
Mm-hmm.
example, like if I give this code to another person, so will they be able to understand what you are assigning to what is you are using for? Is it
Yeah. So you.
meaningful? Yes. Okay. So it is better. It is a good practice to name the variable. Um, so it is so later when someone check your code, it is easier for them to understand. So example, like just now you put and then they have to spend some time like 2 or 3 minutes, 2 or 3 seconds to just look at the printing sentence. So or they can figure out that means for it stands for math. So it will hold the number of
Yep. Yep.
math points. So that is a good practice to use to make the variable meaningful. Okay.
Okay. So this is good.
Yes, this is good. So, so for everyone, so I think that you already know um, Cash did just now. So just now, Cash is using only a single letter for variable. So just to um, just to just to add for um, hash code. So whenever you try to create variable, just please make sure that it is meaningful. So it is represent what you want to put in. So just make the variable have the meaning. So if you declare a variable to store a math point, you can put it math or math point by using the underscore. And so if you use only like a letter, so it is a little bit it's okay to use but for example if another person
It's,
they are checking your code, it will take them some time to understand um, the letters meanings. So it is better
yep.
to uh, follow the practice. Okay, so let's see ice code. So ice, can you share us the screen?
yeah. Just one second. Okay, here is my Python code.
Okay.
I write one line already. Only so I'm gonna run it. So this is the result. My math score
Yes.
and
Oh,
English score
you also use
in Python,
total.
and I have total here.
Wow, impressive.
That's all.
Okay, so okay, please wait. Okay, let's see your code. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, I ask you a question like what does it mean by slash backslash n? So I saw you use many times. What does it mean by backslash n? Yes, yes. Can
Uh,
you tell us what does
I
it
forgot to say it in English. I forgot to say it.
new
What,
forgot to
what does
what
it called?
is called new line?
It's the new line. Yeah.
New line.
And would be for new
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah. New line.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
enter
new
new
line.
line.
Okay. Um, I see. So you are using this new line syntax, and I saw you sum. How did you sum the variable?
Total.
Yes,
Some
total
this
value.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
some only by this line.
Oh,
Math
okay.
plus
So,
English plus Python.
Anybody have any question for I regarding his formatting?
No, it's pretty
I'm
straightforward.
not familiar with that format. Normally I just do kind of print
Uh,
and comma, and then I put another sentence.
yes, it's my style. It's like a style of coding. Yeah,
Okay.
we have a
But
different
Yeah,
yeah,
because
style.
in your format, if that format is similar to HTML or Java or something, that's why. Um,
C sharp. He uses C sharp, so he's using similar
oh,
similar.
It's
okay.
all the programming applying. So it's how many way to write a code. So I just
Mm.
want to use
Once you become good, Pana, you can write the codes in many different ways. The same sort of things.
yeah,
So
it's many
I
different.
think about this. We
I
are in kindergarten, and I is in high school at the moment. Okay,
uh
so
we just remind that we just only want the result. They
Mm.
don't care about what is you write
Oh,
because
okay.
before when we write a different 10 style, but if you work as a group, you have to make sure that you put in a comment like this. You have to make sure that you give a uh, sorry, what comment? Yeah, I forgot about the comment.
Hash,
Anyone have
hashtag.
uh,
Hashtag.
anyone have me hashtag right?
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot it. Hashtag. Mm,
No, only one.
like
Only
this,
one. Yes.
like this, right?
Yes. Below.
Mm-hmm.
It's just put something like this. If you name the variable like math, or I'm say that it's only m here, so I just put that it's a math variable. Like if m is like uh, is math,
It's used to store math
we
pointer.
just give explaining to the code that we
Okay.
write, so they
So
will
is it
understand what.
is it faster than using the math variable? So in case of I'm using so if a person um, come to see my code, they will have to read my command first, right? To see whether I'm storing what is the value
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I'm
they will it.
storing in
Yeah,
Yes. So they have to spend some time, like 2 seconds to read this
yeah, yeah.
commands.
That's what I mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is.
That's
So
what
it is.
I just mentioned about.
Okay. Okay. So I think okay
Hello,
okay. You can stop sharing your
my
screen.
friend called me right now. I don't know what.
Maybe
Yeah, stop sharing
okay.
screen. So just
Yes.
just take a moment for pick up the phone.
Okay.
Okay,
Um.
let's, yeah, we
Let
can move
continue.
on.
Let continue. So I have one more practice. Um. So can we just start with the second practice now? So this practice, I want everyone to write a short introduction about yourself. So this is an example. So to write this self introduction, you have to each sentence you have to use one variable. So like here, your name and
Mm-hmm.
one variable for storing your um age and also your favorite food, pizza. You have to store in another variable and table tennis sport, weight, and here is your locations. So you also have to store
Oh,
this in another variable.
oh my God.
So each line is will be using one variable. Okay. So do you
Oh, weight is 30. Oh, 30 kilo.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Okay.
so everyone clear with the instruction?
Ông Say Ha. Who is On Say Ha?
I'm not sure. This is just an example. Okay, so I think we almost time now, but okay. I will give you 3 minutes. Is 3 minutes enough?
Mm, let me try.
Okay, so let's try with 3 minutes. So if you cannot complete it in 3 minutes, maybe we can take this as homework. But
Mhm.
let's try first. So if you cannot finish this, you will be having three homework instead of two. Okay. How about I are you clear with the instruction? Hello, I. Are you still here? Oh, I think
I,
he's
um,
speaking. Um, hello, I. How about Cash? Are you clear with the instruction?
stop.
Yeah. I'm good.
Um,
Let me just highlight it for you. So
okay. In. Um, okay. In.
hello, I. Are you here?
Sorry. Mm. Mm.
Okay. So anyone finish?
Oh, I got invalid syntax. Okay. Mm. Can I have a look? Name is oh okay. Okay, I got it.
Anyone finish?
KG KG KGS. Oh, okay.
Yep,
Almost
I'm done.
KGS.
Okay. Okay, let me give you two more minutes.
Okay, I'm done too.
Okay. How about Cash? You almost done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, you're done. How about I? Are you still here? Hello, I. You still here? Okay, no. Okay. So okay, so maybe wait, let me stop sharing. Okay, so I think we almost so we are running out of time now. Um, so for the practice, may I ask you to send it to my email so I can check it later. And so I will send you the email address in the chat box. Um,
Okay.
so please wait a minute. Okay. So can you see the message in the chat box?
Yep.
Yes, copy.
Yes. Just email your just send the Python file to this email address, and please send it as a file, Python file. Send it as a Python file,
Okay.
and I will check it. And I also have two more homeworks for you, but I will send the homework in the group. Um, and I think for I will send him um, three homework instead of two. Okay, so you guys just send me the practice code to this email address, and I think it is all for today. So we can finish the class um, today. Okay.
Okay.
Any question um, regarding today topics?
No.
All good.
All good. Okay. So
Okay. I just
okay.
send it.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. So I will check it. So okay. Thank you
Okay.
for everyone for
Okay.
attending
Thanks,
today's
Makara.
session.
Thanks,
I
Makara.
will see you next
Have
week.
fun. Enjoy your weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enjoy your
Bye
weekend.
bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
See you next
I'll
week.
see you
Bye.
tomorrow, Makara.
See you tomorrow. Okay. Okay. See you tomorrow. Okay. 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 See.
Bye bye.
Okay. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.